Hi guys, it's me, Kyoto, and this is my celebration video for 50,000 likes on my Facebook page and now over 500 Tumblr followers on my specific cosplay Tumblr, which isn't as big a deal, but Tumblr is a bit of a tougher crowd. Um, Also, I would like to say Happy New Year to everybody, and this is a little weird. I'm actually recording this using the webcam on my brand new laptop that I got for Christmas, so that's pretty awesome. And I thought about using my new GoPro to do this, but I don't quite have all the little accessories for it yet, like the tripod and a good microphone and yada yada. I'm like, I don't want to mess with it. So maybe in the future I'll do videos with that. But for right now, just good old fashioned webcam video. That's why the lighting's a little off. It does weird things like when I move in, it changes color. When I move back, it's like, oh, super dark. Yeah. So that would be the Apple FaceTime camera for you. So, also, this is probably my last video in this house or apartment. This is the bedroom, as it is very early in the morning. Uh, you see my lovely pillows behind me, all nice and comfy, keeping me propped up so I can do this. The lighting is terrible in here, but the lighting is crappy all over my apartment. There's just nothing I can do. I don't have professional quality lights yet, so I make do with what I can. It's just a passion of mine to just make do with what I can. So yeah, Happy New Year, and thank you all for following me for my crap. The biggest question I get that just sent me as message is just like, how do you get so many people? Like, how did that happen? And what happens usually is a lot of times without even my knowing until someone brings attention to me, is like my stuff will get posted on like blogs and tweeted by random people, even mostly people in other countries. Like I see so many links coming to me from Europe and South America and Mexico and even India. So that's usually how it happens because the first link that if they credit me at all, and the only time I even talk to any of these people, because half the time they don't even speak English, is if they don't credit me. They're just like, look at this cosplayer. I'm like, hi. I make them put my link up. That's usually what happens. And I'm going to say, like, at least 100 pages and websites have posted my stuff. Some bigger names than others. And I'm also constantly reposted in like Facebook groups and stuff like that. So that's kind of how it happens. It's a lot of international people, not so much American people, because cosplay is big outside of Japan and the U.S. It's getting quite a bit of a upstart in parts of Europe besides the UK, and it's really, really growing in South America. I'm seeing some amazing cosplay come out of countries like Argentina and Brazil, and that makes me so happy that so many people are getting involved, and this really is becoming an international hobby. Like, I see some great work coming from people from these countries, and I hope that they also get the recognition they deserve in the future, regardless of the fact that they speak the common languages of the rest of the community. So please, please, if you see an amazing cosplay coming from, not America or the UK or Japan or something, give them a boost because they're awesome. So even if you don't speak Spanish or Portuguese or whatever, just go ahead, you know? Give them that boost because I love that this is becoming a truly international community. And now I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and that is answer other questions that people may have been curious to ask, but that is the number one question I get asked all the time. And it's a little difficult because people like to make assumptions like, oh, I paid for this, or oh, I did that. Like, no, it just, I get random links and that's why there's random influxes. Like some days a whole bunch of people come in all at once and it dithers away. And that's just because some random blog somewhere overseas is like, look at this girl, and then their viewers all see that and they're like, ooh, click. Yeah, that's pretty much how it happens. Anyway, I'm gonna get to more specific questions now. And alrighty. First question comes from Riley, and they say, looking great. What sort of projects do you have in mind for this coming year, cosplay or otherwise? Ah, that's a toughie. That is a big toughie. I currently got some remakes in the works because there's cosplays I've done before but don't fit me anymore, or I don't really look good in anymore, or whatever. So I have to tweak them, even redo them, and just I do go back on my old work, and they're characters I love to do, and I always want to repeat them, but sometimes I have to make improvements. One of them is Shigo from Kim Possible. I did her back in 2011, so it'll be 4 years since I last wore her, and doing her for con this year, and I got a friend coming who's going to be my Kim, and it's going to be awesome. It's just going to be her and I doing Kim and Shigo. So those of you from Kim Possible fandom who are Kigo shippers, we might take some fun pictures for you. Yeah. And I also am planning to do, just kind of for S&G's, Lilu from Fifth Element. This was actually a suggestion from my mom because she's like, your body looks so good now, you should totally do this, you know? You look good in spandex and stuff. And I'm like, okay, Mom, I'll find a way to do this. So yeah, looking to just do that. I don't have any other super specific plans. Ryuko from Kill la Kill is still in the works. She's taking so much time because I want to get it right. And I currently don't have the time or the energy or the money to finish her at the moment. So she's just kind of been in limbo for month after month. Just bit by bit, a piece here, a piece there will get done, but slow going. I also would love to do the Orca trainer from the new Phoenix Wright game, Orla's trainer, because a friend of mine does Orla, and those of you who know me, I freaking love whales and orcas, and plus the outfit she wears like next to nothing, so it's kind of par for the course for me anyway, so I'm probably gonna find a way to put that together this year. Other than that, I have no specific plans. I'll just see what ideas may pop up as the year goes on, if any. Let's see. Next question comes from Alexander. He asks, what does a raven and a writing desk have in common? God damn. Oh, sorry, God. What does a raven and a writing desk have in common? Pick up Alice in Wonderland. Okay, moving on to maybe not so silly questions. That might be good. Not so silly. John asks, what is your best cosplay you've done so far? You done. Yeah, you done. Best cosplay. That is tough because what I think is my best cosplay may not be what you think is my best cosplay. And that is very subjective in the cosplay world, because some people define best as the one where you look most like the character, or the one you put together the best, even if you don't look like them, or the one you can most act in character in. So I personally think my best cosplay would be Edward Elric from FMA. Like, that's the one that kind of fits all the criteria. It was done well. I was able to act the character, and I fit the character at the time. Not so much anymore, but when I was a teenager, before I hit, like, super puberty, I was short, I was very boyish looking, I did a lot of physical activity at the time, like martial arts and stuff, so I had, like, muscles. I really did look like a teenage boy for a long time, so that is my best cosplay. Runners-up would be Madame de Pompadour from Doctor Who's Girl in the Fireplace. That, you know, it took a lot of work. It's period accurate. Even the undergarments are made by hand. So, yeah, that would be a best cosplay. My Rapunzel, not so much the dress, but a lot of effort went into the wig. I don't know how many people know this because there's not too many pictures of it yet. I want to get pictures of it, but I need to find the right lighting conditions. The wig lights up. And I'm thinking about putting even more lights in it so it shines even brighter to get just the perfect photos of it. So that would be what, thank you cats, that would be what I would say is the best cosplay. And in terms of character that people would say, most people actually say Black Cat's my best cosplay, because I, at times when I give it to him and really focus on putting her together, I look like I stepped right out of the comic book. So there you have it. That's probably what might answer that question. Next one. Charles asks, any cons for this year? Not as many as previous years, I don't think, and that really just has to do with where I currently am in life, and money is a big thing for me. Money, time, that's also another thing. I'm going to AllCon, which is a local convention in Dallas. I have a lot of plans for that. I am doing so many panels, which I will post about closer to the time. So many panels. Oh, it's going to be a nightmare, but a fun nightmare. I may be going to ACON this year, also in Dallas. I'm pretty decided. I already got a badge, so I might as well go. Anime Fest later this summer, up in the air for right now, because I may go to Dragon Con instead. That depends on money. I don't know. And I know there's all these Comic Cons popping up in Dallas, all run by the same people. They have like 4 a year. I may or may not go to those. They're expensive, and they're not at a hotel, and I have a kid, and I don't get it's not worth it to me to haul my kid around and be surrounded by that many people. Because at least with a hotel con, if you have a room, if you need a break, you can get a break. At these kinds of cons, especially where they're currently situated, it's very hard to find a place to get a break. And I know they have these designated like cosplay rest areas, but it's not quite enough. And I don't want to hunt down a room if like my feet are aching now, and it's not even a private room. Like, I would rather go to my hotel room and chill for an hour than chill in a random room with 20 other people for like 10 minutes. That's just how I feel. So I don't know. Those are my current concrete plans. If something else happens, I'll let people know. But yeah, this is gonna be a small year for me. I got other stuff I'm doing. So cons are kind of going on the back burner this year. I got other stuff going on. Laura asks, separate from best, what is your favorite cosplay to wear? Oh, that's a good one. Thank you. Oh, my first favorite is Rapunzel, because I love kids. I love kids. And I love the reaction I get from kids, especially when I turn the wig on, make it light up. Yeah, I love that. I just freaking love that. I also have greatly enjoyed being a Black Cat, of course, because the current bodysuit I have, I'm actually probably on bodysuit number 3 or 4. That's how many times I've adjusted this costume. I can wear it so easily. I can go to the bathroom in it. I don't have to like get naked to go pee. It's amazing. And so I can wear that pretty much all day and I'm okay. It's great. I also enjoy Power Girl because she's also pretty easy to wear at this point, though right now she is retired for the time being. I haven't had time to remake her, so she's on the off list. Trying to think. As always, I used to always love being Ed because that was easy to wear. It was pretty comfortable. Yeah, that's about it for right now. That's pretty much what I love. My favorite costumes, just that I love to wear. Personal favorites. All right, let's see what else I got. Katsudo asks, does a Balrog have wings? I don't know, man. I haven't seen your mom. And Damien asks, will you ever do a con in near Iowa or Nebraska? This year, probably not. As for the future, who knows? Maybe. Brittany asks, have you ever played the video game, Kameo Elements of Power? No, I have not, but now that you've given me this recommendation, I may check it out, so thanks. I'll look at it. Michael S., any new characters you want to do? So many characters. All of the characters. Every single character I want to do. Just all of them. Guys, girls, animals, every character. I want to do it. I want to do Alice from Madness Returns, namely the DLC Cheshire Cat outfit. I want to do that. Um, hmm. That's actually been on my mind for forever. I want to finally really put together Hollywood from the movie Cool World because so many people do Jessica Rabbit, and I'm like, aw, freaking Cool World gets no love. I'm gonna go give that movie some love, mostly because the creator of the film, Ralph Bakshi, I met him and he signed my Cool World poster, and I love his work. His style is so amazing, and just, yes, and plus I have Hollywood's body type kind of sort of now, so it'd be great. So that's what I want to do. Yeah. I don't have any delusions of grandeur right now. I don't have the time, so I'm not gonna be like, I want to be a Gundam. No, screw that. Kulo asks, what was the last thing you ate? What was the last thing I ate? Oh, I had some like Chinese donuts things that came with my food yesterday. Those are pretty good. Wolf asks, well, first Wolf says Happy New Year, so Happy New Year to you too. Thank you. Uh, oh, and from the UK, awesome. I love people all over the world. That's great. They want to know how I got into cosplay and what was my first character. I got into cosplay because of my mother. She did cosplay before it was even called cosplay. She just did it. She just did it. She made costumes and did it. And then she started making them for me when she deemed me old enough to drag with her to conventions when I was like 7, 8 years old. So, the first character, I guess it's a character. We went to see the Lion King Broadway show when it came out because at the time we lived just outside of New York City, so it wasn't that hard to get to. And my mom just fell in love with the production of it, the costume design, and she just decided walking out of that theater, she was going to remake one of those costumes. She even went out and got like the book that was like the making of the show with all the production stuff, and she saw like the art for the Simba costume design for young Simba, and she was like, "Hey, Katie, you love Simba?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." And so she was like, "I'll make you Simba." And so she did. She hand beaded it completely, like, accurate to the costume itself. Not only did she do that, she did what she could at the time to research just the African cultural history behind it to make sure she got everything right and that would fit right. She did all this work. And so I was the young Simba from the Lion King Broadway show, and she made the logo from the show, a big thing of it, and she kind of made a butterfly costume out of it. And we entered 1998 Worldcon in Baltimore, Maryland, their masquerade competition, which you would know of in current day's terms as their costume or cosplay competition. And we won their Young Fan Award because I was a minor at the time. We could only enter Young Fan, so we won that. And my mom also got a workmanship for all the hand beadwork she did. So kudos to my mom. And yeah, that first character, Simba from the Lion King, Broadway show version, because I'm a hipster. Oh, next question from Eric. Do you like cake? Man, I love cake. I love all kinds of cake. Just cake. I don't like cake that's too rich though. Like I don't like European cake. The really rich cake that's just full of stuff. No, I don't like that. I like light, fluffy, airy cakes. They're just easy to cut with a fork and eat, and I could just eat that forever. Like freaking take me to an Asian bakery. Like take me to one of those Vietnamese or Korean bakeries. I will eat the crap out of those cakes. Those cakes are awesome. But yes, I do enjoy cake. Joseph asks, how's your day been? Well, given that as I'm recording this is almost 6 a.m., it's been pretty good so far. I've been up since about 3. No particular reason. It's just how my sleep cycle worked tonight. And my day yesterday wasn't too bad. So, yeah, things are going well right now. Next question comes from a person named Bleach. Okay then. Oh boy, here's a scary question. How much do you weigh? Oh, and it is a scary question because so many people hate answering this. I want to be honest. My weight varies. It fluctuates so much. It depends on my health. On top of being on a, hormonal treatment, given the fact that I've had a kid, um, my partner and I don't want another anytime soon, and until a, uh, convenient and less potentially permanent or damaging form of male birth control comes out, I'm the one taking care of that. So yeah, got that going. And how that stuff works, it can fluctuate your weight. And I'm on medications for illnesses and stuff that fluctuates. But uh, since fully recovering from pregnancy and childbirth, I've been between about 110, 115. I average about that. I did drop below 110 for quite a few months this fall. I'm not advocating that at all. That's not a healthy weight. Like being between, 100 and 110 for me, I'm not a short person. That's not a healthy weight. You could see bones. You still kind of can. I actually like to gain a little bit more. I'd like to be closer to 120. That's a bit more of a healthy weight for someone of my height and my bone structure. So yeah, I actually do want to gain some weight. Uh, yeah, all these people saying you gotta be as skinny as possible, like that scale number is what you gotta be. No, no. When I saw my weight drop below 110, I was freaking out, and I was just I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna eat all the McDonald's just to, get that back up because that was scary. Like, man, if you're above a certain height and you drop below 110, you drop below 100, no, that's not cool. That's not cool, okay? It's not healthy to see so many bones. Like it's not just some bones are okay. Like a little bit of hip sticking out if you have wide hips, and sometimes the collarbone and a little bit of the rib cage. Yeah, that's normal. That's natural. When you can see all of your rib cage and your collarbones are like out to here, and no. Come on, people. Let's advocate being healthy regardless of gender. Let's just advocate healthy weight that's body proportionate to your height and your frame, and yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm between 110 115 currently. Goal weight of 120, so wish me luck. I do need to gain some. Next question would be from Jason. Are you a wizard? Yes. I have successfully graduated from Hogwarts. Next question comes from Justin. Who is your favorite martial artist of all time, either real or fictional? Mulan. Whoa, what did night screen do there? Next question comes from Gary. Where is your next convention appearance? That would be AllCon in Dallas in March, and I am going to hang out with my friends and do panels and do cosplay, and it's gonna be great. Y'all should come if you are in Texas or can come to Texas, because I'm doing so much and I'd love to hang out with people. Woo! And next question comes from Eduardo. What is your favorite color? I like purple. All different shades of purple. Purple's awesome. Next one comes from Juan. Would you ever considering cosplay some characters like Ceres Victoria, Meryl Streep, Kione Iwashu, Botan, or I think it's his role. This is weird. I have friends who cosplay those characters, or most of those characters, so I say no. And that's not because people can have a claim on characters, but because they do it so well. I don't like stepping on toes. But maybe in the future I may debate it. I don't know. I love all those characters. I know exactly who you're talking about for the most part. Especially I love Trigun, I love Hellsing, I love Tenchi Muyo. Maybe in the future, maybe not. It just depends on how they